Hi, everybody. Thank you once again for joining the Heroes webinar. My name is Comfort, and I'm calling in from the United Kingdom. Today is Sunday, the 21st of September, 2025, and we are here again to discuss a wonderful topic. Let's build the future together. So if you are part of this movement, you already know what future we are talking about. And if you are new, watching us, whether live or recorded, or maybe a couple of years after this, then it is still very relevant. And then it is for you. If you are interested in building the future in any form, then the time is now. So if you're part of the movement, we already know about the series of all news updates we've been having from our CEO. And whatever you say today, your idea of building the future together, it's going to work. So I would like to give the honor to our brother, Uncle Bob, to launch a discussion for us. Welcome, Uncle Bob.
Yes, my sister Comfort. Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday to everyone. It's your brother Bob from Bel Air, Maryland. It's good to be here. The topic is very suggestive to me of something that our founder, Mr. Ash, might say. You know, let's build the future together. It just sounds like a campaign, like an opening act of a car. I just, for some reason, when I saw this, Sister Comfort, this is what came to my mind, like something that Ash could use, a way that he could use to launch as well in the process, beginning to hear that earth tremor, that silent earthquake, because that's how I feel. I feel like there is some underground movement, underground current, and it's about to burst out, to explode. So I feel like this is something that our founder, Mr. Ash, might say, let's go, guys, come on, let's go, let's build a future together. He's saying that to us, especially because we have weathered the storm with him. We've been with Ash. Most of us here more than 5 years, actually. I think I know everybody here, you know. So we've weathered the storm with our founder, Mr. Ash. We've seen him go through all the broken promises from the previous team, all the betrayers, all the embezzlement. Ash Mufareh has gone through all this, yet stands firm. He says, I'm going to do it or die. And he stood through his own belief that this is possible. I'm going to do it. And you guys come with me. Come, let's go. Let's build it together. So I think this is something that our founder, Mr. Ash, might say because of who will be to him. He has consistently, if you notice, in the last maybe 5, 6, 7, almost all the old news updates that he's put out, he is telling us, expressing his words of gratitude to us. His thank you to us. He's thanking us because we've been there with him. We have weathered the storm with him. So now he's saying that let's go. Let's build the future together. Because he has a clear mission and vision and purpose. He has it. He has laid it out to us, which I implore every one of us to go read what this mission, the big, bold, beautiful, shared dream, what it is, what our founder is saying. He's saying that he's going to uplift humanity by empowering people from all walks of life and all ages through education, personal, personal development, and their financial well-being. Imagine that. That is the mindset of the person that is telling us to go build a future together. That's what he wants to do. He wants to create an impact, leave a lasting legacy for one generation to another. And he's telling us that the skies are clearing. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. All the obstacles, everything, the legal storms, the battles, the cheating, the embezzlement, everything, Ash Mufareh has stood. I said, no, I'm going to do this or die. So it is now, we're now at that point where more than likely things are going to shift. That paradigm shift is about to take root. So I implore all of us. Mr. Ash put the ONews 14, which was the survey number 2. Survey number 2, survey number 1 was what? What was it? Survey number 1 was like a pulse check. Like knock knock, someone is knocking on your door, and then survey number 2 is who is there. He wants to know who is there. So we're employing on all of you to go and make sure you complete this because it helps him. It collects this data and helps them to make decisions. internally and externally. So please, I implore everybody to go and do that survey. I think it ends tomorrow. Tomorrow by midday, wherever you are, midday your time. So please, let's do the survey, please. So that's how I saw it, Sister Comfort. When I saw this, to me, the first thing that comes to mind is Ash Mufareh saying, "Let's go." So I'll send it back to you. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Uncle Bob. The truth about Ash too is his consistency. You know, these same words, "let's build the future together," are his exact words from the OES, from one of the O News updates. And I think this has the same meaning when he says we have a shared vision. You know, we're building a future together because we have a shared vision, a big, bold, beautiful vision that is lying ahead of us. So the future is bright. So in our chat earlier before we started this conversation, Andy, you said something that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of it. That might not have been your exact words, but it was something about that. So bro, would like to hear your take on this topic. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Happy Sunday, everyone, and glad everyone's here. Loving the smiles as usual. Um, okay, so what's in stall? I think there's a lovely quote from Henry Ford. Everyone will know who Henry Ford is, but he said that coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. And Uh, it's a lady by the name of Helen Keller. Some will understand who she is, but she said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can change the world." And I think this is where we are, because, you know, as Bob said, some of us have been in this along this journey for a number of years, some longer than others, but we're all part of the journey. We've come together um, as a group because we believe in the vision that Ash is trying to achieve. And like Bob said, we've had ups and downs, guys. The uh, history of what's going on is not pretty, but where 99% of others would have given up, Ash has not done that. He still wants to achieve his vision and his target and his goal. And he has now surrounded himself by others that have that same vision, that want to see, what we can do and how we can do it. The nice thing about it is we all know each other, and some of us have met. We've had the benefit of being able to meet some, and we're all of the same mindset. So we're all very much focused towards finding and working alongside Ash and having this work. But it's interesting because we have the same mindset. All of a sudden, we've got friends around the globe, and I love that. But there's a another quote I want to give you. It says, "Life can be only understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. If you want to be happy, do not dwell in the past. Do not worry about the future. Focus on living fully in the present." That's where we are today. And look, we're all very excited by what's going on because we all have different ideas of what we're going to be able to do, how we're going to be able to help others. And this is where it starts to get exciting. So thank you, Comfort. Back to you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Andy. Powerful indeed. So I think I agree. You've said so much. I just want to pick on one thing, the fact that we all are here because we share the same mindset. And it goes again to that shared vision. And it goes again to that partnering in building a future together. So we have been together for a long time. We've had the opportunity to meet one another, like Andy has said, some of us, and we've built this trust and we've become the family that we are now. And so the future is pregnant with assignment. And the good news is that this partnership that we've put together, this platform, this bond that we've created, we are capable of handling the task ahead of us. Because as we sit here, it's not money anymore, it's the assignment, changing lives, uplifting humanity. Andy is coming with me to River State in Nigeria. I am going with my sister, this lady in Papua New Guinea. Fumi is going to Bangladesh to see the baby in the box and stuff like that. That is what this mission is all about, you know. So it's just a good thing to be part of. If you are listening and you are that person who has a burden to help, and you lack either time or finances or resources or one or any or all of them, the future is about to break open for you to have everything you need to just go ahead, make the difference, and have the peace of mind. So, Sister Marcienne, the future is ours to build together. Let's hear what you want to say.
Wow, Sister Comfort, I was not expecting to be the one coming out, but I'm here. I'm just going to say, for me, I think it's an invitation for collective effort to shape the better tomorrow. That's what I think. And if I'm thinking that way, it's because of what? Let us go into it and see. Let us meet what? It's a call for unity. When you say let us, it means they're asking us to come together. When you say build, what did we build? We try to create something. When you are building, we are trying to create something. Now, when you go together, it's a highly thing. It means all of us, it's a unity, you know. So for me, that's what I said. This call is a call for us to come together to do something better for the future. And there's nobody that can do that better than our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. It's something that he have planned from the day that he have his vision. And he knew that it's only if we can come together that we will be able to build that and make it happen. Because he himself cannot do it. That's why from day one, he was looking for mind, light people like me and you and the one that they are listening to us to come together and help him to build that future. Because the future is something that is not going to belong to me or to him. It's going to be belonging to every one of us and to generation to come. So let's come together and build it together. And like my brother said, if you have not done your sondage in French or your survey in English, please go to your back office and do it. That's your future. It's for you. Your voice counts, and Mr. Mufareh know that. Thank you.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you, Sister Marcienne. I'm happy you touched on that survey again. So, my opinion, I'm not sure, Andy, Uncle Bob, and the rest, you might make a bit of clarification here. I'm not sure it's necessary for us. If you have 10, 20 accounts, you go do it on it, because I think that they want some authentic information. And secondly, it's good to do it and then be honest, because they want to get exactly what they need. Honest information. Do not be deceptive. Do not say something because you want to please the CEO and his team. Be honest with your opinion, because it's going to help in shaping what future we are building together. That's me on that. But then we just think whatever somebody thinks to say about this survey that will help before it ends up tomorrow, we should say it. So Julie, you've just showed up again. Thank you, sis. I know you've been working backstage. So let's hear from our sister, Dr. Ivy. Welcome, sis.
Yeah, hello everybody, and I bring greetings to everybody. And what I want to say, the weather has changed. Do you get me? When the weather changes, you know, you start feeling the cold. When it's getting to the other side, you start feeling the heat. So my advice at this moment is to everybody should be engaged in these lives and in these recordings. You can send it to your friends, because we'll be sharing information that is part of the building. These lives and things that we are bringing, they are not just for us. They are for everybody, so that is your information lifeline. If you haven't been coming, please send it to other people, because building the future together, the first step is collaboration. Who are you going to collaborate with? Who are you going to share the message with? The first step in building together is about one voice, but not only one man's voice. It's the voice of everybody. It's not one person following one voice, but we're all coming together. It means your voice matters. It means your presence matters. It means your participation matters. Your participation in the survey, that participation in coming to listen, and then your participation in visiting the own news is extremely important. There was a time I remember there was a community gathering and we all went. And do you know what? All of us carried brooms because we were going to sweep a street. After 2 minutes, we realized nobody had garbage bags. What does it mean? That is not community. That is not building together because there's no communication. And then if we are listening and if we are planning together, it makes things work easy. The research shows that people who collaborate together are happy working together. The managers in great companies say 86% of their problem is people do not want to build together. Now look at us on this Zoom meeting right now. We've known each other for so many years. And wouldn't you like that feeling that you know people all over the world? It all means building together. And also going deeper, um, building for the future is something about the heart. When there's a storm in a village, what do people do? Some people bring food. Some people start building the walls of the broken homes. Some children even start drawing pictures of what the future would look like. The future is always better when it's done together. This is not just a slogan. This is not about just an imagination. It's something that is going to happen. And I'm telling you, you're going to be happy. You're going to be good. You're going to, you know how you feel when you're part of something? It's a great feeling that you're part of the people who built this church. You're part of it. So participate. Open the own news. Do the survey. The people today have sent it to about 5 people, and they said, "Oh, Ivy, I didn't know there was something there." There are some people who may not know, and so let's come together to build this. And I trust me, it's going to be beautiful. Thank you very much.
Wow. Powerful contribution as usual, sister. You just said something that I relate directly to, like it was an example though, but then it touched something a couple of years ago. I actively was involved in building a church in a community where I was carrying the bricks and molding the blocks and stuff. So when there was problems in my country, that church was burnt down and it bled my heart so bad. So I know what that means, that community, like being actively involved. So you said a lot of stuff. I cannot go back to it all, but then let me just mention a few. I like the idea of together, meaning collaboration, and it means team, it means family, it means a movement, it means a voice, one people, one mission, right? And so you cannot not be part of it because tomorrow people will be telling the story. Whether we like it or not, everything we're doing is being recorded. Even the surveys, like sister is saying, even as citizens of a country, what do they say during elections? I'm not doing politics, but they say your vote is your voice, right? Tomorrow, the only signature, somebody's signature on this whole movement will just be that survey they did at the back office. Some of us are here every day. Andy cannot stay quiet because he has to say something. People will remember because Andy was always on camera, right? But then that person who is always commenting and stuff went to the OES and signed and did the survey. That's your signature, that's your voice. And your voice counts, your vote counts, your opinion counts. So let's do it. That's how they build the future together. When you say together, it's not a one-man thing anymore. So guys, let's hear from our sister Julie. You've been working really hard, so you really need to say something, sis. Good job.
Thank you, sister, and thank you everyone for all of your point. Very valid and very powerful. For me, let's building future together. I'm kind of taking a stand as if you were a business owner, as if we all were a business owner. I did a live yesterday night, and I use a business as if I was owning a matcha, a tea shop, and I wanted to use the survey platform to actually connect with my customer, right? And according to statistics saying that if you do a survey, three people out of three people, you got one person actually do the survey. Now, I'm taking a stand as a business owner owning a business. If I wanted to connect with my customer, I want to use a survey platform to do that. And not only that, the result, when it comes to a survey platform, it is a tool to capture all of the answers of what the customer coming in. If you send it out to 100 people, you get at least 30% of those people are actually fill it out. Within that 30%, I have 30 new customer. If I want to use the result of the survey platform that I did to actually do a campaign for my business, do a marketing campaign. So I really would like everyone, if you're listening to the O News 14 and reading your survey messages, really asking yourself where we are today, and if each and every one of us be able to get access to that survey platform for our business, like for our business. What would it do to our business if we have that survey platform? It's very powerful and very cost-effective way of finding out what your customers are doing. And that, I believe, in my own humble opinion, that is exactly what Mr. Mufareh is doing. He wants to know where are all of his people that following in the past years? Are they still here? Emotionally? What are the reference? What are the people that looking forward to receive the training of what is going to happen in whatever the future, whatever the on O News 15, 16, 17 that's coming, or the next survey is coming. So it is a way of feeling the temperature of your people. I think that was very, very powerful. And I believe everyone, if we could go through O News 14 again and read the survey before it goes before it expire, and read every single question that he is asking, it's very meaningful. And then take that and then apply it to your own business. Let's say you have an interest of, I'm going to use my tea shop again. What would be the survey questions that you are going to ask so that you could receive the result of what you're looking for? I think it's very powerful. And yes, I'm not saying that here to speculate in any way because I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just simply taking the survey platform and the way that it's asked to apply for my own business. And I believe if we have access to that survey for our business, it doesn't matter what kind of business is, I believe it's very powerful and very cost effective and very effective result as well. So everyone, I believe we all need to kind of tune in. Yes, we are building the future together, but yet each of us going to have our own business or our own interests of what we want. So think of survey platform or survey product. If we have access to it, if we have a way to using it, what are we going to do with it? So that's just my thought, sister. And thank you so much for all of the heroes, leaders that keep doing this no matter what. And I apologize for whatever happened in technology this morning. It was something that we're not planning. It just happened.
Yeah,
Thank you
see,
so much, sis.
yeah, I don't think you need to apologize because technology as it is very unpredictable, right? This minute is very happy and seems to be your friend, and before you know it, it changes colors. There's nothing you can do about that, but we're happy we're doing this. So, Peter Rogers, when my sister Julie was speaking, for some reason, I only saw you. I know you've got a traditional convenience store, whether you do survey or not, but then consciously or unconsciously, it does happen because sometimes they walk through the door and say things that make you want to think and adjust a few things. So your take on the topic of today for us building the future together. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit late, but great to hear everybody's views on what was said in the new survey that was put up, obviously, the other day. I think, as Comfort has just said, and as Julia just said, a lot of businesses will use that particular product when it comes available, because the survey is very good for any business, because obviously you're checking on your performance of your business. But I sort of want to go back to let's build the future together. And that's what Ash is obviously saying. Let's build the Ash to the business together. A lot of us have been here, like Bob has said, a very long time from the beginning, and there's a big core of people who are obviously very focused on building this, and we are going to build it together. And I think this survey that Ash has put in this time is it's just getting us ready, just getting us tuned into what's coming. And like Judy just said, you need to read the questions in the survey and try and understand them. Don't just go through it and go, yeah. You need to go through the survey and think about how you're going to implement that to help the business. And again, would you implement those questions into your own business? That's what you need to do. This is a survey to help build our business, and Ash has given us this platform to obviously share. He wants to know what we think. That's basically what it's all about. And I think this is the start of obviously many surveys to come. We'll obviously, as we progress, he's going to obviously have all the data. Because that's what a survey is about. It's about data as well. It's about collecting data. It's about collecting what your customers want, and we are customers. And and you can fine tune that business to suit those customers through that data that's coming. What he obviously picks up from the survey. So it's exciting, and I'm hoping that everybody who's obviously listening to this, who's been part of the journey, has filled this survey in, because it's important. It's important for the future of the company to move forward. And there's I think that obviously with the next O News that's going to be coming out soon, and I know that Ash did mention that there was going to be a corporate webinar in this September, and I'm sure that we'll get a lot of data and information from the survey in that next webinar, and we'll be moving forward. It's exciting, and I'm really excited to read what was put there. And it's interesting to what everybody else's views on what this survey is about as well. So I'll pass it back to you, Comfort, and we'll go from there. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Pete. Thanks for your input. And of course, guys, there's a lot of emphasis for the need for us to participate in the survey, and it's ending tomorrow. Peter adds that it's going to help in the building and refining of whatever Ash and his team are doing, so that we land safely, especially that we are very, very expectant of what is ahead of us. So let's hear from our sister Francine. She's welcome.
Thank you. It's so interesting to listen to each perspective. It's so enriching. For me, I would say that we have been building that future for a long time. We have been thriving, and we went through so many roads, and we are always coming to the main road, because we have a leadership that knows how to bring us on the same and main road. But something really interesting is the vision from the very beginning and the consistency in which our leader has kept coming to. the vision from the very beginning for a brighter future. That was the beginning of everything, offering a bright future to the most people, offering dignity to the most people. In the course of the road, we encountered some challenges, and because we were together, we were able to overcome them. Because we were together, we were able to see solutions. And now we are really shifting. We are shifting because something really new is being born under our eyes. And this is really beautiful. We have seen the first survey. We made that survey, and Mufareh came to see, to tell us how grateful he was to see that after all this trouble, we are still with him together. And this survey number 2 is coming again with the promise of a very beautiful thing coming ahead of us. The language is no more the same. In this new language here, it's full of life. The difficulties have shaped us so that the light is coming inside the breach, saying we are there, almost there. And this is possible because we are together. See us here. I have known you for the past almost 2 years. We come here every Sunday. This is the future we are building. And it is strongly rooted in what we have exchanged together, like joy, like pain, like dreams, because all of us here, we have dreams. Mufareh has rooted us in that big dream of changing the life of millions of people. And today we are much more ready that we have understood it's a movement. We have been shaped in that movement, and we trust, we believe, we have faith. This is the future we are building today. If we don't take our today the way it is, we'll miss it.
Indeed.
We'll miss it. If we forget our today, we'll miss something. So I really call on all of us to keep our unity, to keep our eyes on Mufareh, to trust him, to keep the values we have worked on during the hard times. We have worked on the values of ethics, of truth, honesty, love of others. If we forget that cement, we won't go far. So our present is building our future, and that is the togetherness we have. If one of us forget, let's remind him, please,
Exactly.
this is the way we are going. Thank you, Comfort.
Sure, thank you so much. Sis, powerful as usual. Thank you, thank you. So, Brother Oliver, anything to chip in? Let's build the future together.
Yeah,
All right.
happy Sunday. Yeah, I want to also thank everybody that's here. Yeah, we are building our future together. It's necessary. This is a time, like the CEO also said it, that a few months back, we said change is needed, and the change is now. It's happening now. He said it's happening now. And like I said yesterday, we should stop asking that question, what if? They start asking, what can I do now? What can I do now? Because when you ask that question, what can I do now? You know that we will let us to understand that we are now building the future together. My sister talked here, Dr. Ivy Mr. say something about collaboration. Yes, when you talk about collaboration, we have to collaborate. We have to collaborate. When we look at the third question that was in the survey, was about communication and training. We have to communicate among each other to make sure that whatever thing comes in, because now we are getting into a new business, and that new business, we need to understand what that new business is. We don't know anything about it. So we need to communicate with each other. We need, by communicating to each other, we are training ourselves to understand our business so as to know what to do, as to, enhance and empower ourselves in that legacy, because Ash has put together those applications that are going to empower us, also make us to get the money, but believe that humanity, like my brother Bob said, the legacy. And then that ties also with the vision, where you connect it also with the vision of the company. That there's no other company on this planet that has the structure or the business model. That now we are looking to build the future together. By what? Those products that are being based on sales. We have this application that is going to be based on sales and unlimited. Nothing on this planet, there's no company that I know that vision is to impact humanity. That is there. They will build because of their self-interest, monopoly, they want to make money, but our vision is to impact humanity. And by so doing, we need that communication, we need that collaboration. And by so doing that communication and collaboration, we train each other how to build, to manage our business. I think this is a wonderful topic. We should listen to each other, and we should start asking that question, what can I do now? Because the CEO said, what is coming next is magnificent and is unparalleled. So we should always keep that in mind. And he said that he is blown away with what the numbers that were coming in, with people that were answering those questions. I'll add my voice to my brother, Uncle Bob, and the rest, that go and complete that survey and go back to all the old news. Go read, understand them. Maybe our CEO said that he's going to come out to explain things to us, to talk to us. Let's wait. But before go into that webinar, when he comes out, please go start to read Old News 1 to 14 so that you will understand when he comes and talk. You will also be blown away. You will be excited that you are going to be part of this journey. And we also have to understand that the change, when you talk about change doesn't happen overnight. We've seen a lot with him, and he is a man that because of his vision, we believe in him, and that is dream that we are also connected with him with that, and the vision of this company. We are going to build the world together, and the world will never be the same. We are going to change the map of the world. So I'm so excited, very, very excited that our future is not going to be the same, and the future of the world also, we are going to have clean water, hospitals, medical health care for people that they were not, they couldn't afford to. So I would say, thank you very much, the Comfort. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Brother Oliver. I like the emphasis on what can I do now, right? Because building a future together, doing anything together requires teamwork. And so every team member should be actively involved in doing their bit of the assignment. That's how the job gets done. So thank you, Brother Oliver. I think they say a word to a wise is enough. What can I do now? That is what each and every one of us should be asking themselves. And that's how it works. So somebody has not spoken. Sister Gifty. Yeah, this is important. When you talk about the future, then somebody has to say a thing really quick, just a very quick one.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. Yeah. Our topic is let's build the future together. Yeah, Mr. Ash, he is the leader of this company. But if you can see, this man has included us. He is building with us. He can boldly say, it is my company. I make the final decision. But he has included us, asking our opinions. That is what building together means. It means he's building with us. he wants to see what we think about what he is doing. Only great leaders does that. So we who have this privilege to be in this company, let us continue to hold our hands. And as our brother Bob said, build together. As our sister Ivy said, if you are building, it's not easy because you go through some rough roads, crooked roads. But when you reach the right path, everything goes smoothly. That is where we are now. Let's continue to hold our hands until we reach our final destinations. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Short, swift, but powerful as usual. Thank you so much. Thank you, sis. I really appreciate your perspective, because it's such a privilege. Sometimes we forget really quick. We get more entitled and forget that being part of this and being called a team member, being called a part of the vision and the mission, we get entitled and forget that it's all about appreciation and gratitude and stuff like that. So thank you so much for that powerful contribution. I'll call on my brother Andy. Earlier on when you spoke, it felt like I was listening to a pilot, even though I understood everything you said. That was the first time I understood everything a pilot says. So if you don't mind, maybe you want to give you the honor now. Oh, some two people just popped up. They're team members, so they've been here to guide us and leave them alone. But then Andy will do this for us. Brother Andy, go ahead. If they said something that struck you or whatever it was, then you round up this meeting for us and it will be the end of it for today.
Thank you, Comfort. I think the general consensus is very clear. We have all come together over the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and having that camaraderie, that common mindset, and the guys have mentioned these surveys, which are obviously extremely important because Ash needs to understand and his team needs to understand how together we are. And because of that, it's given them the extra impetus to be able to continue, to be able to fight through these difficulties that obviously everything has had. But the one thing that struck me more than anything is we all know that if you look on Google, you'll see nothing but negativity. And yet these guys have come together to see his vision through, and they've joined him since. And they've seen through that negativity, as we do, because at the end of the day, we see what Ash is trying to achieve and we want to be part of that. We know that he is determined to achieve his vision and his goal, and we want to be part of that too. So, that is, for me, that is an extremely important aspect of this whole scenario. So, as I said, coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. And I think that is a perfect phrase or saying to end the meeting on. Thank you, Comfort.
Okay, I lied because you were not going to be the last person to speak. Sorry, guys. Sometimes you need to do that. Okay. Yeah. Listen, we agreed on this topic together. Was it kind of we were just in an impromptu discussion or conversation, and this topic came up, and then the people who have not spoken were with me on phone when we were having this chat. So maybe they might want to have a say. You don't keep people because this whole thing is when it's inside running in your veins, if you have that thing you want to say and you don't say it, you can't sleep well. So, Brother Vincent, do you want to make a quick contribution, please? Forgive me, guys. I just lied, but then
Oh,
I'm
don't
sorry about
worry,
that.
don't worry, don't worry, Sister Comfort. Yeah, it's not every day that we'll say something. Sometimes also we need to listen to other people and learn from other people as well. So I take it positive, so don't take it like yeah. So let's build in the future together is very important. I know, like everyone said, all of us, they say good thing. Thank you for that as well. So I think I would say motivation. The background of this is motivation and love, because if the motivation is there, we have love also. Also believe in yourself, believe in the business, and also everything that is possible or even we put together with art, it will work. So this is what we need to do. So building the future is also a beautiful thing we can achieve. It's not only easy thing, but it is also can be done. So nothing can be achieved if we will work together. If we work together, we can move a mountain, but alone, I'm nothing, I cannot do anything. But for all of us, we are together. There are so many things you can do. So the power of work is incredible. So when we work together is incredible. And then when we commit to share a goal, and also we can accomplish that goal, anything can be done. So no issues. So I won't be too long, and then I'll leave it there. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, bro. Thanks so much. So, Sister Fumi, do you want to say anything?
The only thing that came to mind when Brad Vincent was talking there was one shall chase 1,000 and two shall chase 10,000. So the power of numbers is unique. Just like you said there, what one person can do is limited. But when we come together, we can do much more. And when we're a force, we can achieve more and change the future even better. I will leave it there. Thank you.
Indeed. Thank you, sis. That was powerful because the future indeed is pregnant. There is a task ahead of us. And as a team, I think we can form a formidable force and we'll get it done. So, Collins.
Thank you, sis. Yeah, yeah. So honestly, everyone have really spoken well. What can I add again? But there's one thing like Bob said something yesterday about immortal, which I slept with it. I was just like, the legacy will live is immortal. It was just like in my head every time thinking about it. And then Sister Gifty just touched a point. He said Ash can go alone, do his things, and he doesn't need our opinion because he's the CEO. He can decide because he already have the team of experts who are doing it for him. But when he included us and he every time on OES, he always talk about we, not I. Every time it's we. From O News 1 to 12, we can do something. Let's build the future together. So I was looking at this thing today, like Bob said, the immortal bit. So I look at vision. I said, okay, if you add vision plus technology, what will happen? You have shared future. Vision plus technology is shared future because technology, Ash doesn't see technology as a mere tool, but Ash is seeing it as a bridge to our future. That is the bridge Ash wants. And he knows that together, all of us, we can create something that can transform idea into lasting legacy. Together, all of us, we can transform something that will leave lasting legacy. And that brought me back to my brother Bob, immortal. You know, when we leave legacy, the legacy become immortal because it remains forever. That is what Ash wants us to do by building what we are building. But again, it is a good idea why, and there's a reason behind why Ash wants all of us to come together to build this big, bold, beautiful dream that will leave lasting legacy together. Thank you, Sir Comfort. That's what I would say.
Powerful indeed. Thank you. I think I loved that idea of Uncle Bob's too, because I saw it really clearly when he said, it's just a matter of time. When this thing finally happens, the future, listen, Ash Mufareh is going to be immortal, and his immortality, like Collins is saying, is the landmark that he's going to put here. History shall talk or read about him. And then because we are co-visionaries, as he's given us the privilege to be, as we are joining him to partnering with him to build the future, we would equally be immortal because these images, people will watch them. The comments you make out there, people will watch them. The survey you make, it's going on record. So we are part of it. in one way or the other. It's such a wonderful blessing. I appreciate you all for the patience, especially for today. And we thank our dear sister Julie. She's had a rough time trying to set us up, but finally we still got to do something, which is quite a wonderful. And that is just evident of the topic of today. That is how it works. It's a team thing, and she had to put in a lot of effort and get this done. So, guys, I just want to use this opportunity to encourage. Messages are coming, especially from home, from all over, and people are just worried. People are wondering and asking questions. Questions like, oh, my brother Oliver does not want to hear now, but unfortunately they're coming. We don't blame anybody when it's asking the what if, it's because people don't understand. We have never had an opportunity in life where you get to start this project from inception. We only wait, and one day Facebook happens and we get to be part of it. We wait, and one day WhatsApp happens and we get to be part of it. We wait, we don't know what happens behind the doors. This is how it happens in all of them. A lot of education has taken place right here. I've gotten to read and find out how did this company come to being. Some of them started, Collins told me, and I had to read again. Some of them started way back before some of us were born, but they're big, they're household names today, right? So let's keep on keeping on. Nothing has changed. Nothing has stopped. There is no doubt. Ash is working hard 24 hours round the clock. Just be patient, wait, get to learn. Learn, because tomorrow you'll have a story to tell. Nothing has changed. Let's not fear, guys. I'm just saying this. Ash has not sent us to do this again, but we are here so that you know that we are waiting for Ash as well. And we believe. How many times have you invested money and watch it go down the drain? Did the CEO come back and say, listen, I will change this company from A to B and let move on? No, they don't come. The last time I burnt 3,000 pounds, I've never seen the CEO. I don't know him. I've forgotten the name of the business. I only remember the amount because it still hurts. All right. Some people have burnt 300,000. Mine was just 3,000, but that was so much money. But thanks be to God, I have a story to tell. Guys, let's keep on keeping on. Nothing has changed. It's business as usual, and we are building this future together. So watch out. During the week, if you see digital blueprints, watch it. Andy pulls together a team, Andy and Collins, and they do a powerful job. And then I can assure you that my platform too gives out some information that is useful, right above all odds. That's me and the team. And then you have the Old Tech Pros. The one that they did yesterday was a powerful one. You just want to go and watch. And each time you know that the Heroes webinar is here, every Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Stop by and get encouraged. Just find yourself with people who are believing in this vision. Focus on it. The future is bright and it's beautiful. Thank you, family. Love you all, and see you during the week. Bye.
Don't forget, avancer avec nous.
N'est-ce pas? Voyager avec nous. This is even powerful because these powerful ladies, I really apologize. Marcienne and my sister Francine and the team, they also do voyager avec nous, travel with us, which means we're traveling where? To the beautiful future. So if you're struggling with Pidgin and English, because we can do, some of us will speak Pidgin for the family and stuff like that. So if you can't get it well in English and in Pidgin and stuff, we have voyager avec nous at least twice a week, just to feed us up, just to keep the fire burning. And the sisters and the team are doing a powerful job. Just stay connected and listen to people who are up to date, not up to date, people, who are up to date, because I know I've read all the old news updates, so I'm up to date to that extent. That's just what I'm saying about, not that I'm up to date as if I'm talking to Ash. No, I'm not, right? But then, guys, nothing has changed. Let's keep going. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.